Look at this, Abba. Look at next to mine. Look at how long it is.
Yep, that's what she said. I mean, fucking.
You were walking
It's
into
like, look at how long his is next to mine. I mean, come on, bro.
It's HQ.
Girth, length, power, more girth, more length, and even more fucking power.
Okay, you get the point. The AK's got them all, but it still sucks. Mainly because it seems like you can't hit an elephant from 2 meters away. Until yesterday, since launch, I hated this gun. Because it just can't compete. I mean, the grind sucks. It's such a bitch. You're gonna get killed by all the Kilo 141s, the M13s, and the fucking M4s. Did you encounter an MP5 at close range?
You're dead.
Did you encounter an MP7 close range?
You're dead.
Even if you encounter a 90-year-old babushka with a toothpick,
You're dead.
but we all love the AK, right? So I grinded this bad boy, giggity, until mid-level 60s, and I gotta tell you, it no longer feels like a drunk Russian brawler at the brink of liver failure. It's more like a mean old dude right now. Just kicks ass. Okay, it doesn't ADS as fast as an M4 or an M13, doesn't have the fire rate, but it will punch them in the dick and bite their ear off like Mike Tyson. That's what it feels like. It feels like old Mike Tyson. Not in his prime, but in his fucking, like, gray facial hair, like, I'm funny now, Mike. That's what this AK feels like.
So let's jump into the build.
Well, here's the beauty. All of these attachments you see are actually pretty early unlocks, except for the Romanian barrel and the stippled grip tape, if I remember correctly. The VLK takes a little bit as well, but it's not too bad. What you're going to want to go for is the ADS speed and recoil stabilization, which is horizontal as opposed to vertical, because you can't control that, but you know, you can control vertical. So we put on the muzzle brake for that purpose and not the compensator, because the compensator does nothing for horizontal recoil from what I can tell, so, and decreases the ADS speed a little too much. Next up, we're going to go for the Romanian barrel, which is the best option for this gun, but until you unlock it, you can actually use the RPK barrel, which is similar, but it ADS is slower and is less accurate, in my experience anyway. The Romanian barrel also has a built-in foregrip, so it frees up an attachment slot for us, which is a big plus. No laser. For the optic, we went for the VLK. Now personally, I don't like 3x optics, but you get used to it, and in this build, the addition to the ADS speed is just, it's crucial. So that's what we went with. Next up, we got the skeleton stock. The ADS speed isn't as fast as the close quarter stock, but it adds to your movement speed and aim walking speed, so that's a bonus for me. If you prefer the other stock, it's pretty much interchangeable. Do whatever you like, or if you like the aesthetic of the other one better. Here we got the stippled grip tape for the added ADS speed, as opposed to the rubberized grip tape, which is for recoil control, because I think ADS speed is a little bit more important in this build. And that's all, folks. Let's do a side-by-side comparison to the stock version. And before we jump into the gameplay footage, we're going to do one final test, which is the ADS speed in comparison to stock, and the result might shock you, which is that there is no difference at all.
Welcome home.
It's fucking... Okay, take that.
That's distracting.
New HQ established.
Why is no one camping?
We're taking HQ.
Shield mid.
Double kill.
HQ is ours. No reinforcements.
Oh my god, this guy just keeps running up and volleying.
There's nothing we can do with the shield guy.
It's Semtex.
Yeah, Vito.
Let's go.
I'm gonna cruise missile as well.
Most of them.
Hero.
This guy's gold P90. It's so cool.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, I like the P90. It's cool.
Team requesting flyover.
He did.
Let's cap it.
3 bullets and I died.
Oh, that's an alright cap. That was good.
Stand by to move.
Cut.
We're taking the HQ.
Stun grenades on. King anyway.
Let's go.
Just playing to his.
Was that appropriate?
Yeah. I'm dead.
They're both dead.
That's a hell of a throw, dude. Let's go Bonobo.
Yeah, 1v4. I don't think so.
There's one there in the Kobe's game.
Whoa, okay. That was lucky.
I did it. I did at least double killed them. Hit him with the Dragonov and then threw a grenade because he fish. Anyone there?
Yeah, sniper. There's a sniper mid. Sniper mid.
Oh fuck. Because you said yeah. Hit him like a grenade.
Got the sniper with the AK. Shouldn't have put that angle, boy.
Oh, cool. Holy shit, there's like 3 guys.
Both dead.
Fuck that thing.
Oh, I fucked that one. I whiffed.
Wait, we're not capping the HQ.
Oh, they're on guy's side.
Oh my god.
Nice. Let's go.
This guy's nice. Genius.
Stun. Oh, he's dead. That's side.